of Your Way with Noe. My name is Noe, and uh, today's guest, I'm actually really excited to talk to her. She's someone that I met through Twitch. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to play games with her, but hopefully that changes soon. But I've been on her stream multiple times. A really fun content creator and collector. We'll talk about that in a bit. But Yuki, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. I'm kind of nervous, so if I stutter, then you know why.
No,
Yeah.
you're good. You're good. Yuki, you're a streamer and collector. Um,
Yes.
and then can you tell us just a little bit about yourself? Something that I might be missing in that.
Okay, sure. Well, obviously I am a streamer as he has mentioned, and I do collect anime figures, Pokemon cards, and some manga. And let's see. I don't think there's really much. I'm a CS major at UBC. Also in Vancouver, so I'm Canadian. What else is there? I think that's pretty much it. Whenever I introduce myself, it's just those three.
Those
Yeah.
three things.
Mm-hmm.
Computer science, anime,
Yes,
and
computer science.
streaming.
Yes, those three top stuff in my life.
Well, I guess let's start with your stream.
Okay.
How long ago have you been streaming? For how long?
So I actually started December 1st, 2018.
Oh,
So it
okay.
was quite a while ago. Like I would say almost 2 years now. Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, about 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do you remember what got you into streaming?
So basically at that time, I was like really going hard at school, so I didn't play any games or anything. So I
Oh,
needed
okay.
like kind of an excuse to play games. Like, oh, how can I make like gaming more, I guess, functional and that
Mm-hmm.
type of thing. Like instead of just playing games and wasting time, right? Like
Yeah.
what can I do to make gaming even more useful for me? So I guess straight streaming was a way to do it to make some money, right? But that's not my ultimate goal. I just wanted some kind of real life explanation as to why I wanted to stream. Um so yeah, that's the main reason. And then I kept going because it's just something I didn't want to stop, because usually when I start something, I kind of quit like 3 months in.
Oh, wow.
So it was something I tried to keep up, even though I was busy with school. Like at least once a week is not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just gaming with people and talking to them. That was the main reason why I stayed as well. Yeah.
It's a it's it's pretty interesting perspective to do that. That hey, I want a game, but I just don't want a game. I want
Yeah, yeah,
gaming
yeah.
plus something else. That's pretty
It's
interesting.
because I don't know. Like my dad was like telling me, "Oh, you better like study hard." I mean, this is
Mm-hmm.
like everybody, right? You gotta study hard,
Yeah.
make money. So at that time, I was thinking, how can I make gaming into, I don't know what the word is, but I think it'll pop up later. It's not really functional, but yeah.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna go with the word functional, but
Oh,
true.
okay.
That's
Yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah. It sounds like kind of weird, but
D-
yeah, I can't think of the word right now.
does your dad know your stream? Like he does he
Oh,
understand?
yeah, he knows. He just he thinks I'm gonna pop off like in a year or two. I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen, and it's not like I'm putting all my time into it. So I'm like, it's just a fun thing to do. Before he was kind of against it, obviously, because I'm
Hmm.
gaming, right? But I'm like, look, this is what I want to do my free time, and this is something I can do that is not useless or just wasting time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have to explain also, like, there's technically, because I feel like a lot of times parents don't really understand what Twitch is. I think like the best
Exactly.
explanation is that like with my parents, I've said it before, that they think it's YouTube but live. That's what that's the best
Yeah,
way to
exactly.
explain.
Like you play games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, what are the games that you play?
Oh, yeah, it's mainly League of Legends. I've been playing that since like 2013. Oh my god, every day I would
Oh,
just play A.
wow.
I mean, like, but back then I just played normals all day, like
Hmm.
freaking after school till 10 p.m., whatever. And my sleep schedule was still pretty bad back then, like still 5 a.m. on night school night,
Yeah.
I was pretty addicted and pretty toxic, like actually. But I don't think I would type. I would just be so mad, like just slam the table and stuff. That's pretty bad. But I've grown from that, and all I do now is just ARAM because it's much easier to talk to chat, and I do a lot of stuff during the day, so it's just like mindlessly playing, and I'm not feeding too much unless I'm really tired. So it's a good balance, you know.
It's crazy how League of Legends has been around for so long. I've been
I
playing since
know.
2013 as well, around
Hmm, yeah,
2013.
right.
Yeah, it's crazy how it's still a thing, still popular as ever
Yeah, I
currently.
think it's even like even more popular now.
Yeah.
But there's obviously more games coming out. But it's
Hmm.
like wherever you go, people are playing League anyways.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And like people mostly know you from League, but you also venture into other games as well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. So I think the most second most game I play would be Osu. I barely play other games, but Osu would be another one I would choose. Before I would play with the mouse, but now I've
Mhm.
integrated with uh, the tablet, which is what most people do, and I do find it
Yeah.
easier. I just suck at it right now because I've been playing Osu with mouse the whole time.
Hmm.
So yeah, do you
I've
play Osu? Oh,
seen
sorry.
uh I
Yeah, yeah.
I I have not played Osu. I played something different that was called Fire and Ice Dance.
Okay, never
And
heard of
that
that.
one's like it's more like tapping. And all you
Tapping.
do
Oh,
is you tap on your mouse pad on your space bar, sorry,
cool.
and you tap based on rhythms. Which is
That's
kind
like
of like it's like a
Tap Tap
dumb Osu.
Revolution.
Yeah.
You know
It's like a
that.
dumbed down version of Osu, that's what I say.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I mean, you don't have to say it's dumbed down because I'm pretty sure it's difficult at some point. But
um but for those who don't know, the Osu is a rhythm game,
oh yes,
mostly.
forgot to explain.
Yeah, no worries.
People be like, "What is
Um
this game?" Okay, yeah,
I think mostly Japanese music is there, but there's also like some K-pop
yeah.
and
There's
some
Korean
electronic
music.
music.
uh,
Yeah, but
I
it's
usually
mostly
just play Japanese music. Yeah,
it's so fun though. Like
I
the
know.
rhythms are crazy.
You can play like for 3 hours, but I know people who are super crazy good. They'll play like maybe 7 hours. Oh my god, it's like too much for me.
It feels like it's like an instrument that you need to practice. If not, you
Yeah,
will forget how
you
to.
gotta. It's like you know when you go in an arcade and there's
Mhm.
those drums. It's like
Oh
that. I like
yeah.
playing that, but because Osu's free, yeah, I just play more at home. Yeah.
And then another thing that you do on stream is a lot of collection items.
Oh
Can,
yes, yes, yes. Mostly Pokemon openings I do on stream. Actually,
Mhm.
I'm gonna open the newest Pokemon set like Sunday or something.
Oh, nice.
Um, yeah, this set was released last week, and I've been so busy that I couldn't open it. Usually I open the day of, but yeah, I
Hmm.
just got pushed back till this Sunday. And I also, oh, sorry. Did you have another question?
Well,
Or,
it's just how
uh-huh.
like it's been around for so long. It suddenly just became so addicting recently.
Mm-hmm. Actually, when I first started, I work in an anime store. Okay, so this is how I get my my
She has the
hobbies and stuff
insides.
funded and stuff like that. Yeah, you know the hookups. And yeah, when I first started, I never played Pokemon, never grew up with Pokemon. My cousins grew up with this, so I guess I didn't really have to do it.
Hmm.
And yeah, I work behind the counter, and that's where we sell it. I just look at it; it looks very fun to open. So I bought a few, and that's how it started. Like, oh my god, it's a gambling addiction. So yeah, that's how it all went.
Has there been any crazy finds?
Crazy fines, honestly, there are cards that are worth like 400, 600, even 1,000. That would be the Charizard ones, and
The
I have
Charizard,
never
right?
pulled it, never ever. Oh my god. And recently I've been buying more packs. I think for I've been working there for like a year and a half, but in
Hmm.
between I stopped buying cards. That was like right before the hype, and then where everything's
Oh,
getting sold out now and freaking prices increasing. So yeah, it's really hard to get.
it's like freaking inflation is affecting Pokemon as well.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. People are saying it's because of Jake Paul or whoever, maybe the
Hmm.
brother, who bought a lot of them, and then everybody just bought into the hype, and then people are just scalping everything, selling it for more.
Yeah.
um I think that's one big factor why people are in Pokemon right now. There's obviously different factors, but I didn't really hear about them.
Hmm.
And also, this year is the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, so they're
Oh,
releasing a lot of special stuff, and that's another hype to bring up. So yeah.
I think he recently had one of those boxing matches, and he walked in with a chain, and in the
Oh yeah,
chain
yeah,
he
yeah.
had the
That's what I heard
Charizard.
too.
Yeah, he had the Charizard card
Just
on it.
flexing it. Hmm.
Yeah, he was flexing it like 1,000. It's like $1,000 card, right? The Charizard.
I don't know which one he had, but if he had the older generations, it might cost more. I'm not too sure, but if it's the current one, then probably 1,000. Yeah.
It's just crazy. It's something that
Wow.
before people just had boxes of it, and now people are like,
Hmm.
"I'll buy your box for like a thousand
Yeah, so
dollars."
many people kept their boxes. They didn't open it, right? And now
Mm-hmm.
it's like overvalued. I actually went on a site today and saw like a box of very, very old series. It's called
Mm-hmm.
Evolutions. And I think it's 36 packs for $1,000. Okay. Usually the price is like under 200, but holy crap, that was $1,000. I'm like, whoa.
What? That's crazy.
um, yeah, it's so crazy. So I guess if you're into Pokemon right now, you could buy something for 200 and save it for like 10 years. Who knows?
The hype will come back around at some point.
Exactly, exactly. But for me, I cannot stand not opening it. So I just open it, just look at it's an investment, but seriously, it's just looking at me. I'm not looking at it, but it's looking at me, you know what I mean?
But you take good care of it, right? You have them like in binders and sleeves and well
Yes, yes,
protected.
yes. The
It will
good
be in mint
cards,
condition.
yeah, the good cards I put it in sleeve right away and then put it in this really nice binder. I could show you after, but I don't know. People are not really might not be look watching because it's on
Hmm.
Spotify as well, right?
Yeah. They
So
can check out your stream though. Boom.
yeah, yeah, that's true. Okay.
And another thing you collect is also anime collectibles as well.
Yes,
Well,
anime
Pokemon's.
figurines.
Okay, quick question right there.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you consider Pokemon anime?
Yes, I do.
No. Okay, so
Yeah,
sorry. Another
but
anime collectible that you
that's true.
uh
I never thought about it that way. I just had it like its own separate um section.
right?
Mhm.
But anime figurines.
Yes, anime figurines. Honestly, looking back, I'm really behind on anime. I haven't watched anime for a few months now,
Ooh.
so I feel like a fake anime fan collector because I'm just buying figures of anime that I have watched in the past,
Mhm.
which is okay, right? But I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like a fake anime fan at this point.
What is
Mhm.
like some of the best figurines that you have?
Ooh, okay. Um, there is one, my very first anime figure. It's Mikasa from Attack on Titan. Now, this
Oh.
one is it's kind of expensive. My
Mhm.
first figurine, I didn't know anything about figurines. I just went there and picked it because my dad was going to pay for it for my good. I got it as a present for good grades. I'm like, yes. So I just picked the nicest one. And at the time, I didn't know how good it was because I'm new, right?
Mhm.
And I thought I got scammed because I was like, damn, this is actually really expensive for a figure. But looking back now, it's actually a pretty good deal. Yeah, yeah. I could show you if you want,
Mhm.
but it's kind of hard to get.
No
And
worries.
it's on my Instagram, anyways, if you want to see.
There you go.
Yeah,
Check out
anybody wants
Yuki's
to see
Instagram.
yuukeyyx collect. Yeah.
Boom. What's another one that you're pretty proud of?
Ooh, another one. Well, this is the most recent expensive anime figure. It's from Overlord, one of my favorite anime. My top two, I would say. And she is Albedo from
Oh,
Overlord. Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that
You
one.
you've seen it. You've seen
Mhm.
it. Yeah, it's the
It's
one
really
with the
nice.
really nice hair with the wings. Oh my god. So nice. And it's pretty expensive. So that would be my uh actually it's my most expensive figure that I bought. And it was supposed to come last year,
Hmm.
but because of COVID, it got delayed like 6 months or something. So I bought
Oof.
it this year. So rip.
Did it come like straight from Japan?
Um, yes. So most anime figures will come from Japan. I forgot what company it came from,
Mhm.
but yeah, our supplier had it, so we could get it.
Oh yeah, you got it. You got
Yeah,
it through
from
the
I got it
hookup, and
straight
I
from the anime
was,
store that I work at.
yeah.
It's very nice. Um, we do get like a little bit of discount, but it's only a little bit. So, yeah.
That doesn't really make a difference to in the end.
Um, it's more like we're not paying for shipping, basically. You know what I mean?
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So it's pretty fair. If I were to buy it at like a third party site,
Mhm.
then it would be it's just a little bit more expensive. Yeah.
And then you also said you also have manga as well.
Yes, manga. So I used to read manga like in high school, like all the time. There's this one manga site that I read from, and it was closing down, so I freaking like all day just read everything I could before it went away because I like that manga site a lot. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah,
Hmm.
it got canceled. There's lots of manga reading sites now. Because of that, I can just read online. I just buy the manga covers that I like. That's why I say
Oh.
I kind of don't really collect it.
Hmm.
So I have like one chapter here, one chapter there. It's kind of
I
messed up. Yeah.
Oh, so you don't have one of those like full collection where you
Oh,
see like
yeah.
boom boom
I
boom
don't
boom
have
boom.
a full set, and I don't think I
What's
would because I'd rather buy anime figures. Yeah.
I
Well,
see I see your
mhm.
preferences coming
Yep,
out.
yep, yep, exactly.
And I mean, it's cool to go to like bookstores and you see the collections, but I'm like, well, it's nice to see them here, but I don't know at
Yeah, I
home.
don't know about keeping it there. Like, am I gonna read it? Probably not, right? But it's the same. Actually, no, it's not the same thing as buying figures. Figures are much more attractive to me.
Okay, I have to ask you this because I'm pretty
Yes.
sure people are gonna be wondering. But okay,
Okay,
I'll
okay.
say top three animes. Your top three
Top
animes.
three anime. Okay, so I already mentioned Overlord.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the anime is okay. I just really love the main character. Ainz, he's like
Mm.
really super powerful, and then he also has the best waifu. So we have that there, and that's the figure I have of her. And my very first one would be JoJo. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Have you seen that one? I don't know if you watch
Yeah,
anime now. You've seen it?
I've seen that one. I wouldn't say
Okay.
I'm an anime fan.
Hmm.
My roommates are crazy anime fans,
Okay.
and they teach me, and
Oh, they
but
culture you, right?
yeah, they culture me, and they made like sit down, we're watching this, and it was
Uh-huh.
JoJo.
Wow. Okay. Good roommates. I approve. Okay.
So JoJo's number
Um.
one,
Yeah. No. JoJo's number
Overlord.
one. Two is Overlord, and the third one I do not know. Like
Ooh.
honestly, maybe it's because I haven't caught up with a lot. The most recent one I caught up with was Jujutsu Kaisen, but
Mm.
still, and I know it's very popular, but it's still not really like clinging on to me. So yeah. Also, I didn't catch up on that. Yeah, I'm on season. I'm like on episode 12 or something. So maybe
Oh,
that's
okay.
why. But we'll see.
Hmm.
We'll see.
It's been crazy. Like they've been releasing a for someone that sees it outside looking in, every time something releases, like my roommates and my friends that are super into anime, they're like, "Oh, this is awesome! This one's awesome! This one's like every single show that comes out,
Mm-hmm.
there
Yeah, I hear
it's
that
a
all the time
banger."
too. Yes, yes. I have a lot of friends who read manga, so obviously they know what's gonna come out. So they're like,
Hmm.
"Oh, this is gonna be poppin'. This is gonna be good. This is not gonna be good." Blah blah blah. So, knowing that, I kind of know what anime to watch next. It's pretty
Hmm.
good. And then the hype comes in, like, "Oh, damn, I missed the hype," but whatever. Who cares? I'll watch it later. Yeah.
And I know you've done this a couple times. I don't know if you've done it recently though, but cosplaying as well.
Oh yes.
You've ventured into cosplay a couple times.
Cosplaying. I've always wanted to do in high school, but the costumes were pretty expensive and I didn't really know how to make my own
Hmm.
until um I don't remember when, but probably a few years ago, I saw on AliExpress. It was very cheap, like probably $30 for a Rem cosplay. And she's like one of one of my top waifus. Okay, Ram is best girl. I don't know. You
Ram
cannot
is
change.
best girl.
Yep, Ram is best girl. Screw Amelia. Screw Ram. I'm just gonna say that right there.
She
uh,
made me say it too.
yes,
She converted
I
me
remember.
into.
I remember.
I've been converted. I say that. I don't really even know what it really means, but I just say that when people ask. I'm
It's
like, oh,
okay.
Ram,
We
best girl.
need. Although I believe Ram supremacy is still pretty big. We need more people to join. So yes, welcome to the club. Okay. Yeah, so I cosplayed her a few years ago, but I only took pictures. I didn't really go out with her.
Hmm.
Um Eventually I did more cosplays like Bunny Girl Senpai and Nezuko, but actually cosplaying is really tiring.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just like maybe it's because the costume I buy is cheap, right? So it's
Hmm.
not very comfortable. So just being in it for like a few hours is really tiring because you got to keep up the appearance and stuff, right?
Hmm.
Not everything sits tight. But I think eventually, I don't know if I'm going to cosplay that much anymore, but maybe I'll
Okay.
try. Yeah.
Just make it like a once every
Once in a
so often.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be like a special event stuff like that.
Well, talking about events, have you ever been to a
Mhm.
con?
Yes, actually. I think I went the year before COVID started because I remember I think it was last year that we were supposed to go to. It's called Annie Revel, in the
Okay.
one in Vancouver. It's not that big because obviously there's not really big cons in
Hmm.
Canada. Um, but since anime is picking up the past year because people are staying home watching anime and stuff
Yeah.
like that, I think next year will be really really nice. So I bought tickets for it already. It should be transferred
Oh,
over.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. So I think when I go to the con, I'm going to cosplay, but who knows? It's like a 3 day event. I don't know if I'm going to cosplay all 3 day events.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first one I did cosplay as Bunny Girl Senpai.
You see some crazy cosplays when you go out there. I've been to a couple cons and it's
Oh yeah,
crazy
yeah,
how
yeah, that's nice. I think.
some.
Wait, you're in the States, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think your cons are way better. I didn't really see that many amazing cosplays. Our con was basically like just merch, like artists selling their merch. That's all I
Hmm.
remember, and I spent quite a lot of money.
Honestly, that was like the one that I went to. It was just a bunch of people selling merch,
Yeah, there's not much
and
events that they planned.
they were there was like maid cafes, which was
Oh yeah,
something I had never seen
did
that
you like
before.
never heard of it? Oh wow.
No, I had never heard
Oh
of something
wow.
like
Okay, okay. Yeah. So actually, when growing up, one of my most favorite manga was basically based on Maid Cafe.
that. Mm.
Uh, the name is like Maid Sama something I forgot, but
Hmm.
people will probably know it. So that's how I wanted to always go to a maid cafe. But I hear people from people's experience, like in Japan as well. It's kind of
Okay.
awkward, and it proved to be awkward at the anime con that I went to. The food was not great, so I was really disappointed. I will give it another try when I go to Japan, but I think that's pretty
Hmm.
much it. If I get disappointed again,
Oh wow,
yeah.
you're going to Japan? Big trip.
Oh yeah, yeah. I want to go to Japan after I graduate. So maybe next year, next summer.
Nice,
Yes. Have
nice.
you been there?
I have not been to Japan. It
Ooh.
is it funny enough, I was supposed to go to the Olympics with a friend of mine. We were supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously COVID happened and now
Yeah,
we can't
COVID.
even go because apparently they will only be allowing Japanese people to attend the
Yeah, they're
Olympics.
still
So,
gonna go through with it, which
mhm.
is what a
Yeah.
letdown, man. COVID.
Yeah, it was crazy, but I mean, one day I'll go. I didn't probably won't go to a maid cafe though, because even then, looking when I was there at that con, I was like, nah, I
Oh
don't know
my
about
god. Come on, you
that.
gotta give it a try,
Uh,
man. Maybe in
you
Japan it'll
just
be way better. Okay.
maybe I don't know.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, yeah, yeah. Whatever. It's not that important.
okay. Well, that's weird stuff. Okay, let's go into weird questions.
Oh my god. Okay, I guess I'm
Okay.
ready.
All right. Yuki, if you had an extra day, an extra hour in your day, what would you use it for?
Oh, honestly, I think I will use it to just relax.
Just relax.
Um, yeah, maybe not play games, just like go on my phone, browse Twitter, Instagram, and make some posts. Because honestly, the past 2 weeks, I've been just doing work, school, and other activities doesn't really include me time. And I
Mm-hmm.
find that whenever at the end of the day, I just want to just not do anything and just scroll on my phone. People would like not go on their phone, but I really like seeing what's up, like over the internet and stuff like that.
Like, what's your favorite
So,
app?
oh, Twitter is definitely my
Twitter.
favorite app. Yeah, so many memes on there. I know Reddit is like also like have lots of meme, but I just like the UI, like the user interface more, looks much
Mm-hmm.
better to navigate through. And the people who comment there is pretty funny. Like if you go on a post and you read the comments, yeah, I don't know if you do that, but people who go on
I,
Twitter will probably understand.
I basically go through fandoms on Twitter. Do you follow any type of
Oh,
fandoms?
mm, not really. You mean like I only know of K-pop fandoms or anime fandoms, but I don't really follow them.
Or like game fandoms? Like
Game
Genshin is.
fandoms.
I've just followed a bunch of
Genshin.
Genshin accounts.
Oh, not really. I mostly follow people like a big, I guess, organizations,
Mm-hmm.
and then some top streamers and people I know. And then because of the new feature, it's like, oh, this person liked this, and it'll pop up.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how I get my content because I get to see what they like, and I get to like venture into it and stuff like that. So
Ah.
whoever posts and retweet, that's where I get my stuff from, and that's why I follow them because they're pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
That's smart.
Mm.
Uh, what is the biggest lie you ever told and got caught?
Ooh. Oh. Hmm. I think might need to think about that, but
Mhm.
uh, you can ask me next question. I think I'll think about it like in the back of my head
Okay.
because I feel like I don't really lie that much,
Oh,
and if I
okay.
do, it's probably not that crazy. So yeah, I need to think about the most crazy one. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. What is the biggest fear you've broken? Like something you were
Biggest
afraid of?
fear?
Like, was there something you were afraid of and then you're not afraid of it anymore, you'd say?
Hmm. Uh, I guess spiders.
Oh, really?
Yeah, killing spiders. Because, oh my god. I think before, my relationship wasn't that great with my dad. So I had no one else to call to help me with the spider situation. So what I would do is just I get like a long object, like maybe like those Christmas wrapping poster things? Yeah, I get that. Put tissue on the end and then just stab it. That is my invention for killing spiders. And then yeah, with that I can use any like kind of long object, maybe a can or something, and then
Mhm.
just kill it like that. People say you should not kill it and just bring it outside, but I don't got time for that, man. I don't have time to practice. But yeah, that is my fear of spiders. Gone, kind of.
Kinda. You take care of them now. You don't have to worry about someone.
Yes, yes, exactly.
No. What is a childhood character that you still love today?
Childhood character. I guess I used to watch SpongeBob a lot. So yeah, and that's pretty relatable to most people, maybe. So
Mhm.
yeah, SpongeBob would probably be my favorite character from childhood.
It's funny how like a lot of people watch SpongeBob and then kind of like got away from it, obviously, because we were growing up, and then
Mhm.
now there's so many memes out of SpongeBob that it
I
just came
know.
right back into your life,
Yeah,
like
yeah, it feels good, man, because like you don't want that childhood to die, and it's
hmm
here making memes for you. Like that's like the best thing ever.
If you were in a cover of magazine, which magazine would it be,
What
or would you want it to be?
what would I want it to be? Maybe. Hmm. I don't really know that many magazine brands, but I guess Vogue. That's like the fashion one, I think. I
Yeah.
do like fashion, but I'm not crazy into fashion because I just like dressing up really nice and stuff like that. But I
Hmm.
don't know, the history of fashion, fashion designer, stuff like that.
Like
So I
brands
guess my
into detail and all that.
yeah, like the origin and who's the creator, stuff like that. I don't really know
Hmm.
about that, but I'm very interested in dressing up and looking at how people dress as well. So I think I would like to go on Vogue.
Is there a particular style I like to do? Like, more
um,
like conservative, more
yeah.
like out there.
So it's called like Harajuku. Have
Mm,
you heard of
okay.
it? It's like a Japanese fashion. So how would I explain it? It's almost like goth.
Interesting.
It's more like it's like cute goth. You know,
Oh.
it's like you have the frilly skirt, pink, really big boots or platform boots. I'm
Hmm.
trying to paint a picture with limited words I know, but yeah, it's very cutesy and goth like. I would say.
Like a cute
Um,
goth, like
yeah,
like a goth girl, but she won't kill you.
exactly. Yes. I would say it's kind of like the e-girl outfit. Oh my god, that's what it has
uh,
become. I'm like,
mm.
oh no. I remember dressing up like that. It's just my style. And then my cousin, she's like, oh my god, dressing like e-girl. I'm like, what? Excuse me? No, please. I don't want to. So
Oh
I
my
like
god.
kind of reassess my clothing. And I'm like, damn, it
Mhm.
kind of does look like e-girl.
Oh
Oh
no.
no, but it's okay. Call it e-girl fashion or Harajuku, it doesn't really matter to me. It's cute. Yeah,
Just rock it and then remind people that you're not
exactly.
an e-girl.
It's kind of ironic because we stream, right?
Yeah.
So well, I can't really escape from that. Uh,
When you were young, what did you want to be when you grew up?
what did I want to be? Ooh, actually, I wasn't really fond of finding an occupation, but I did want to become a fashion designer.
Oh.
Yeah, 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 that's what it all ties in. I
Mhm.
did buy like a little sketchbook so I can sketch my outfits. But one, I suck at drawing, and two, I drew it out and it looked so bad. I just like, nah. You know what? I'm just stop this right now. Yeah, and to bring it back, I didn't really know like fashion education, so that's why I
Mhm.
kind of like strayed away from it, and I just continued not knowing what I wanted to do. But yeah, fashion
You know,
designer.
that's like a 180 in your life, like wanting to be a fashion talent to now be in computer science. I would say
Mm-hmm.
that they're on like opposite ends of
Yeah,
like
I would say so
careers, you
too.
know.
Yeah, I totally understand because I, I didn't know that I wanted to go into computer science until like maybe a few years ago.
Mm.
Um, Even until then, I didn't know what I wanted to do because at the time I was just listening to my dad. Oh, you should go to med school, and at first I was like, okay, whatever. But obviously, I'm not that smart. Okay, like sure I work hard, but I'm not that smart. And people who go into med school, they can understand really quickly, like all the
Mhm.
content really quickly, really fast. That's something you need, I would say, to go into med school without feeling too much pressure. And at the
Mhm.
time, a second year, I was feeling a lot of pressure, and it's not even like halfway into the med path, right? How
Oh
can I
no.
handle later on? So I was like arguing with my dad and stuff like that, saying I cannot do this. Like this is not meant for me. I don't even want to do it myself anymore. So I I tried to like explore different paths. I did psychology.
Okay.
That was very helpful in learning like social skills, but
Mhm.
in terms of jobs, I don't think I could find anything unless I want to get like a master's or a PhD, which is basically becoming a doctor. So I did try to I tried this computer science course and I did like it. And one thing that kind of got me into computer science was I had a friend who was like, "Oh, since you like math and problem solving, you should try it out." And I'm like, yeah, I should just at least try it out, right?" So
Mhm.
yeah, that's how it all started.
That's great that you were able to find like a path that
Hmm.
you you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, yeah. It was awesome. It's still awesome. Yeah.
So, so what is something you're really proud of that you've achieved?
Hmm. Actually, this is like maybe a recency bias, but I did a coding event with a few friends. Have you heard about it?
I saw I saw your post about it.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay. So it was actually a hackathon hosted by Team Liquid. You know Team Liquid? Yeah,
I
yeah,
know Team Liquid. For
yeah.
those
Of
who don't
course.
know, Team Liquid is a
Hmm.
esports organization.
Yes, yes, exactly. And they do have like a league team and a CS:GO team. I don't know what other else. Maybe a Fortnite one. I don't know.
I think they might
But
have a Valorant one now
oh
too.
yes, Valorant too, very popular. But yeah, they hosted an event. I didn't even know that they hosted these coding events, right? Because
Hmm.
it's kind of weird for a gaming company to do that. But I
Yeah.
think they did it since last year, which is really cool. And somebody from my Discord shared it, and I was like, "Oh, anybody want to like team up and stuff like that?" And we formed a group of four. That's the max. And then
Hmm.
we basically worked on it for a week. The project we did was related to the theme validation, and it's related to the LGBTQIA plus community. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I memorized it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was for Pride Month, and we made a website that can help you find teammates, and it's
Mhm.
LGBTQIA plus friendly because you can display your pronouns, orientation, and gender if you want to, and maybe
Oh.
it'll help people connect more. Like it'll
Hmm.
link their social media and they can add them on the website to see if
Hmm.
they want to link up as teammates or just, friends. So, yeah, because of our project, the judges actually liked it. So we won first place for best validation theme. I was very
Nice.
excited, very proud because in the end, we were running out of time and couldn't really put it all together. But
Hmm.
our idea was good, and yeah, so I guess that's my most proudest moment right now.
It's crazy how that came from your community, like how,
Yeah.
and it shows how you have brought like-minded people to your community that think about this
Mhm.
kind of stuff. That's great.
Yeah, because I also love it too. I want to be like make like more of an educational stream, but I play lots of League of Legends, so it kind of it kind of like counteracts, but whatever.
Yeah.
I do study streams, and that's when they all come in. I'm like, oh, if you're interested in staying or coming back later, you can join my Discord. We talk about CS stuff, whatever. You don't have to be in CS, right?
Hmm.
CS computer science, but like you can be engineer, I don't know, teacher, or some teachers here, tutors, whatever. We're just talking about work related stuff, educational stuff. So yeah, that's a channel we have where we can
Hmm.
relate to one another in terms of occupation and school. So yeah.
That's really cool. Can you tell us a little bit more about your community? How like what you would describe your community?
Okay. Ooh, I don't know honestly. Aside from the school and educational part, honestly, a lot of my um community, they're from EU because I stream like ungodly hours, like 1 a.m. start at 1 a.m. and at 6 a.m. PST. So I don't have a lot of local viewers. And when they are here, they probably visit like 5 minutes because they gotta go to sleep, right? Uh, so because of that, I can't really play games with my EU friends. If they do, they kind of lag, right? Which
Yeah,
is
they
no
got
problem
ping
with
pong.
me, but it's not very fun for them.
Hmm.
So we just chat basically. Um, but I hope to meet them someday. I hope to meet everybody, like my mods and viewers, whoever, like TwitchCon. That is something I
Yeah.
want to do. Are you gonna go there? Probably, right? Or
Hopefully. I mean,
yeah,
we don't even know what's going on over
yeah, that's
here,
true.
and yeah, it's crazy over here.
I feel like they would open up because everything else is opening up in the states, right?
Hmm.
So, but I don't know about the border situation. So,
Yeah, border situation, and then just California itself is it's a whole different situation. So,
yeah, yeah,
hopefully
can't
TwitchCon
tell.
can be a thing, and especially for like I think it's a it's big for small streamers, um, who are not like crazy popular, uh,
Mhm.
to have a meetup with their community.
Yeah,
You know?
it'd be very fun because everything's online. It'd be much better to like at least see some of them
Hmm.
and hang out for once, right?
Yeah. Well, what is one thing you hope to do before the end of days? Your end of days.
Wait, what? Sorry. End of.
What like what's one thing you hope to do before you die? I
Oh,
hope to go.
I'm like, oh, end of. Honestly, I guess the most difficult thing to do in Vancouver is to buy a house because the house market is pretty crazy here.
I've heard of that. I've actually heard
Yeah,
of that.
I think houses here are like $1 to $2 million. I'm like, bro, I don't think I can afford it. I don't come from money either, so I ain't got no help. But
Mhm.
maybe I guess the most realistic thing is a big apartment,
Mhm.
right? But I don't know. Maybe with some help, maybe from my mom or something, or my dad. I don't expect them to do it, but if it's
Yeah.
possible, then yeah, I will try to aim for a house. It'd be nice, and I guess my future partner could probably help with that too. Um, but even with that much support, it seems pretty unreachable because if you calculate how much like expected salary is, and the
Yeah.
expenses here, oh, it's really hard. So that's a really really big stretch goal. And if not, then I guess a big apartment will do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, on the lighter topic. uh
Yeah.
um
Okay. That was not
if
bad.
you if you were a celebrity chef, what would be your signature dish?
Celebrity chef. Damn, I suck at cooking, so
Oh no.
I have a big variety here. But I guess my dad taught me how to make soba.
What's soba?
It's like okay, buckwheat noodles.
Okay.
That's hmm. How would you explain it? I don't know the specific term of my dish, but it's like cold noodles or cold buckwheat noodles, and you
Oh,
dip it
okay.
into this sauce. I don't know what it's called, but I know what makes of it. So you have a mirin and also soy sauce and some green onions for the sauce. And you can put wasabi in, but personally don't like wasabi. I eat a lot of sushi, but I still don't like wasabi. So which is kind of weird. Do you eat wasabi?
I tried I mix it with my soy sauce when I go out
Okay.
eating sushi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That I don't do. I just don't like the taste of it. But
What's your
yeah,
favorite roll?
my favorite roll. Ooh, there's this one restaurant that makes it. It has smoked salmon, cream cheese, raw salmon, and also avocado, and I guess the rice and seaweed. That's
Mhm.
like a crazy roll
A
for
crazy.
salmon.
That's what it's called, or what do they call it?
It's actually called Atlantic roll.
Atlantic roll.
Most
Okay.
people would know Alaska roll, but it's really different. This is one is called Atlantic
Oh.
roll. Yeah,
Okay.
and I don't think a lot of oh other places call it Philadelphia, but it's just smoked salmon, cream cheese, and what's that imitated crab, which I don't like. I don't like imitated crab meat.
Uh, it's slipping my mind right now.
Okay, yeah,
Uh,
sure.
but
I don't,
yeah,
I don't
I,
like
I
it.
yeah. Have you ever had like okay? Have you had what's it called takoyaki? I think it's
Yes,
called.
takoyaki, the one with octopus
Uh,
in it.
yeah.
Yeah, that one
How's
is very delicious, very good.
yeah.
But it's hard to find a good restaurant that does it well, and
Yeah.
sometimes overpriced.
I guess
Yeah.
because of the squids, is octopus expensive? I don't know.
Um, I think it might be hard to like prepare it, something like that.
Hmm.
But I think the biggest essence, like part of the biggest essence of it, is the breading or whatever it's called. It's if it's too soft, it feels like it's soggy. But if
Hmm.
it's too hard, then what's the point of eating that? So you have to find the right amount of crisp. I would say that's the hard
Ah,
part. Yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
All right. If you have unlimited amount of money, what is the first thing you would buy aside from a big apartment or a house?
Okay, okay, okay. How about a car? Does that
Ooh,
count, or
yeah,
maybe?
that would.
Okay. Yeah, I would get a car. I'm not really into sports cars because they're so tiny, and if you get in a car crash, then bam, it's kind of hard to get out. That's the main reason why I don't like sports car, even though they're pretty nice.
Mhm.
But I think I would settle for a Tesla or something like that.
Settle for a Tesla.
Yes, it's not that expensive, I heard, but yeah, I don't know. To make it more interesting, what would I buy? I don't really know,
Something
honestly.
like that you've seen online and you're like, man, that's crazy. But
That's crazy.
let's say you had,
Oh, I know.
what
I
is it?
know. Okay. Well, it's obviously a very, very luxurious bag. Have you heard of a
Oh,
Birkin bag?
no, actually, I have
No.
not.
Okay. Well, apparently, the certain stores sell. I don't know what stores. My knowledge is pretty limited because there's no point in me researching that. I can't afford it.
Hmm.
But from what I heard, if you buy a lot of bags, then they'll invite you to buy this so-called Birkin bag. And I believe they're like 20K per bag, and it goes up, you know. It can cost like hundreds and thousands. Maybe I don't know about millions, but yeah, it's like a collector's thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's kind of rare to get, and they always have special edition stuff. So yeah, that's
Just
like the
go in.
high end bags.
You know, I feel like fashion is still a big part of what in like in your life, even though you say you kind of
Mm,
gave up on it, you're still really into it.
yeah,
I can
yeah.
see it.
Yeah, aside from the studying fashion, I still like dressing up.
Mm-hmm.
And the only expensive things I would buy would be bags and probably shoes because I think shoes are very important in
Yeah.
clothing. You can have like look for me, I wear like really cheap top. Like my tops are like $15, whatever. It looks good. It looks good as $100 top, right? It might not last as long, but if you have like multiple, then it doesn't really matter, right? And then yeah, shoes are really crazy. I have like these expensive shoes. Well, not too expensive because I got it on
Hmm.
sale. It's like original 600, $700, but I
Hmm.
got it on sale for like 400 something. It's
Boom.
called Alexander McQueen's, and I wear them like every day, every day.
Oh,
And they're getting
nice.
kind of worn out, but I don't think I'm gonna buy a new one anytime soon.
Do you sing in the shower?
Sing in shower. Um, yes, when it's not at night.
What is like your go-to song or like?
Uh, hmm. I don't know honestly because I listen to a lot of K-pop and I can't sing Korean. So whenever English songs comes up, I'll be like, yes, I know this. Just sing in the chorus, and the rest of the song I'll just mumble. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
So
No.
if it's an
I'm the.
English song, I'll just sing some throwback because that's all I
Mhm.
know now. I'm not really caught up with the pop songs. So yeah.
Um, if you were in a sports team, or you if you owned a sports team, what would you name them?
Oh, I know. yuukeyyx Sports. Yeah, so easy. yuukeyyx everything.
That
Oh
would be
my
your
god.
esports organization. That's your league team. That's your valid team. Just
Yeah,
Yuki
yeah,
X.
yuukeyyx League of Legends or yuukeyyx LOL. League of Legends is too
Yeah.
long. League of yuukeyyx Valorant. I don't know, but I think that's probably my go-to, if anything.
What would be
yuukeyyx
the
Sports.
colors? What would be the colors of the
Colors?
jersey?
Well, it depends on the game, right? You gotta look professional.
Okay.
Obviously, I would like pink, unless I have a team full of girls. Probably pink. Probably some like business like color, like blue, teal,
Mm-hmm.
green. Yeah, that type of stuff. Um, yeah, maybe some pink, just to make it pop.
So
But
like an accent color of pink.
yeah, exactly, the accent color. Um, yeah, but I'm not really good at designing stuff, so I would have to wait until then to see it and then need some advice as well.
Like hiring designers to get your jerseys done.
Yeah, exactly. I won't
What's
be
your favorite?
designing it.
What's your favorite org?
Org. You know what? It was C9 before. I think they're a really good team before.
Hmm.
Like this was back like I don't even know what season, but they had a real chance, man. And then everything went downhill because any sucks. I'm just gonna say
Well,
I
I
realized like
know we
two
know
years
it.
ago.
We owe it. We know it.
I was like saying, NA's not that bad. But I think 2 years ago, I think when they really screwed up Worlds like so many times, I'm like, you know what? I can't anymore. I put too much faith in NA, and then nothing happens. Like, what is the point? And yeah, I used to be C9. I still rep C9, but because of the Team Liquid hackathon that I went to, I'm
Hmm.
inching more towards Team
Ooh,
Liquid. Oh
okay.
gosh. And then there's Jensen, who was from C9, right?
Hmm.
Who moved to TL. So, maybe it's time to follow him.
Maybe it's just this. It's just a symbol. It's a
Yep.
sign.
He knew he had to go. I should have joined him back then.
But the smart thing you do, Yuki, is that you have an NA
Yes.
team, and then you have an actual team that can win. So you pick someone from the LPL or someone from the LCK, and
Uh,
then they're your actual like root for them in worlds when
that's true. That's true. That's true. You need
you
you need something to distract from the NA team.
NA merge, but then at worlds you're rocking the jersey like a Gen G jersey or a or a T1 jersey,
True though. A faker for life.
a faker for life.
Yeah. I follow wherever faker goes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hopefully, he's been having a hard time recently. Hopefully, he comes
Oh
back.
yes. Actually, now that you mention it, I did see like a game yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't remember. It
Hmm.
was very late, and I think it was okay. Never mind. I don't know which team it was, but apparently they broke the record for longest game season for LCK.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was like over. I think it was over 60 minutes, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this team. I don't remember which team. It was so late at night. I'm pretty
Hmm.
sure maybe it was Faker, but I might be mixing it up with some other one because I've been
Hmm.
watching other highlights,
Hmm.
so I don't want to say which teams. But people who watched it, they'll probably know what I'm talking about. It was like
You,
a best out of three. So yeah,
you got to degen to like keep up with the LPL and the
I
LCK.
know because they freaking stream at 6 a.m. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule too. Ugh.
Do you have a lucky number? And if so, which
Ah,
one?
yes, I do. I
What
have
is it?
16.
16?
Yes, and I
Why
do
is
have
it
a
16?
story. Okay, so I think in elementary, when you're in grade 4, you get assigned your own number. And
Oh.
my very first number was 16. I'm like, yes, sign of growing up. I'm going into adulthood. So yeah, that's my reasoning. My very first number was 16. And then the year after that was 13. So if there's no 16, then I'll pick 13. And if there's no 10, like if it's not two digit, I'll pick 6 and then 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Interesting how 13, because most people would try to avoid 13 at all
Yes, yes,
costs.
exactly. Um, Honestly, I was like scared to use 13.
Hmm.
Some superstitious stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I was assigned 13 for a reason, so I'm gonna take it.
Are you superstitious?
Only if it's bad, you know. You
Okay.
wanna be safe, not sorry. So,
Oh, okay, okay.
mhm.
What is something that always makes you laugh?
Chickens. Any
What?
chicken.
What?
Chickens
What?
are hilarious. Okay, like cartoon real life chickens. Like chicken is so delicious too. Like my spirit animal, I would say.
It's just spirit animals. And chickens are
Yeah,
your
yeah,
spirit,
yeah.
and they make you laugh all the time.
Yeah, like I don't know why. Okay, whenever I see a chicken, like damn, that's funny.
Have you ever had like a pet chicken or like carried a
No,
chicken?
no, but I did see a chicken die in front of me. So,
Oh.
that was not funny. Okay, that was not funny. But that's just when I realized that's when we live in the real world. Yeah, you gotta eat
Oh.
somehow.
Uh, what is
Uh,
wait. Okay, I have to.
okay,
What
yeah.
happened?
To the chicken.
Yeah.
What happened to the chicken? Honestly, I was pretty excited. I have no idea. It was like when I was younger. We went to this farm, picked up some chickens. I was like, "Ooh, new pets, awesome!" But then, later in the day, all I saw was that the doors were closed and everyone was in the kitchen, right? We're like, "Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
a new pet, blah blah blah." And then freaking all of a sudden, I see my auntie just take his head and then the freaking cut off the head. I'm like, uh, what? I'm just standing there like, what the hell just happened? Like, this is
Oh
what you
my.
wanted to do all along. Why don't you just go buy chicken in the grocery store? Why you gotta buy actual chicken? So yeah, I saw the blood drain. I'm sorry for people who are, grossed out by this, but yeah, this is
Mm-hmm.
what happened. We just saw the blood drain, and I don't even remember eating the chicken. So,
Yeah.
uh,
But
yeah,
now
it was.
chicken's delicious though.
Yeah, chicken is so good. I always want chicken. Uh,
What is a celebrity you wish to meet?
hmm. That is kind of hard. I don't really care about celebrities anymore. Do
Oh,
you?
really?
Like, yeah, do you have someone to meet? I think I do, but I can't really think of anybody right now.
I think basically like I think it's either like sports, like athletes,
Okay.
or
Yeah.
K-pop stars, K-pop idols.
Yeah, I think K-pop star would probably be my top. Uh, Cause the thing is, I cannot speak Korean. Like, what's the point
Yeah,
of
I'm
meeting
like,
them,
what am
right?
I gonna say?
Say hi, what's up? I love you. Keep it up. I don't know. There's no deep talks we could do.
Hmm. I've seen
Um,
videos on YouTube of like people that go to the meet and greets,
mm-hmm.
and they're people from like America that go and they flex like, oh, I got to meet so and so. The conversations are so basic because they can't speak Korean. They're like, hi, and they're like, what's your name? Oh, my name's Jasmine, and they're like, oh,
Awesome.
so cute. And then here's your signature. Okay, bye. See you later, foreigner. Like, and then,
Oh my god. Yeah, that's like the best we could probably get, right?
yeah, pretty much.
So I don't think I would waste my celebrity wish on that. Um, I don't know. I feel like I'd be very nervous to meet them. I think that's why I don't really think about it. Like, I
Hmm.
would like to meet Rihanna. She's very successful in the music industry and also fashion. Right? She has her own fashion line, Fenty.
Hmm.
I don't have any of her clothing. I don't think they sell it in Canada for some reason. And I never went to check up on it because shipping would probably be crazy.
Hmm.
But I did buy some of her makeup products. Very nice, very expensive, so I don't have that much. And yeah, I just want to meet her. I think, like from what I heard, she's pretty amazing. So yeah, I guess I would
Fr-
meet Rihanna.
From what I've heard, she's like very chill and laid back. She's like, but she's been like on a hiatus. She hasn't been really doing much. She's been.
Yeah, she's just living her own life, man.
Hmm.
She ain't give no care, I guess. Yeah. I don't want to swear, just kidding.
Well, who people can meet though. They could meet you, Yuki, and we're getting
Oh
to the
yes.
end of the episode. But
Oh damn! Already, I didn't even realize. It was so
time
fun.
flies when you have fun. Yeah, I'm glad you
Wow, what
had
the heck?
fun.
Oh
Um,
wait, before you end, I think
what's
I
up?
have to answer your fear question, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll try to make it quick. But I just remembered, like in elementary, I had a friend who was like, "Yo, let's go to the mall," and I was like in grade six. I didn't know how the hell to use the Skeching station or how to even get there, but she knew. I'm like, okay, fine. At that point, I didn't want to go to school at all because I found K drama to watch, and all I wanted to do was watch K drama. Like, frick school. Who cares about school? So I'm like, as a rebellion or rebel, whatever. To rebel against school, I went with her to go to the mall during
Hmm.
school hours. Okay,
Wow.
and so my
You
dad
played
dropped me off.
hooky.
Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. My dad dropped me off school. I went to the corner of the school, hoping nobody saw, but obviously people saw, and they were like to the teacher. 'cause I heard this afterwards. They're like telling the teacher, "Oh, she was at school, but she's not here for attendance, right?"
Mhm.
So, me and my friend were just chilling at the SkyTrain, just heading to the mall. And right when we got into the mall, I opened my phone. I had like a flip phone, and I saw
Uh-huh.
like 15 missed calls. I'm like, shit, man. And it's from my mom. I'm like, oh my god. So I call her. She's like, where are you? What's happening? Blah blah blah. Right? The school says you're not
Ooh.
there. I'm like, oh shit.
Ooh.
You know that when your heart sinks. Oh my
Yeah.
god. My first time doing something like this, right? And the police had to come pick us up. And we went
Oh
straight to the, yeah, the police
no.
came. Oh my god. Yeah. So we went to the principal's office, and I think during the car ride, I was so mad. Like, how can you do this to me? I deleted the text where she said, "You want to go to Metrotown, or whatever. That's the mall that's nearby." And
Mhm.
then I deleted that text. That's basically evidence saying that she told me to go, because she
Uh-huh.
blamed me, saying like, "Oh, let's." She told me, sorry, my friend said that I set her up,
Uh-huh.
saying that I planned this event or whatever. I'm like,
Oh
no, what the
no.
hell? This is not me. I don't even know how to use SkyTrain, right? I don't even know
No.
how, blah blah blah. So my mom was like, okay, whatever, I believe you, but don't do it again. Like, she's very chill, thank God.
Mhm.
If she told my dad, I was like, don't tell my dad, man, don't tell dad. Yeah, if my dad found out, I think I would never I would never like rest again, because he's more protective. So
Mhm.
yeah, that was my crazy experience. The first
Getting caught.
traumatic, yeah, first traumatic experience ever. Yeah,
Well, if
thinking
you
back,
want
it's
to
pretty funny. Yeah.
but if um but I mean, you've you've grown from that. You're not you're not
Yep, I
skipping
learned to
around.
never delete stuff just because you feel bad about it, because that's evidence, okay?
That's oh
Evidence,
good. That's the
evidence.
lesson to learn from this episode. Don't delete
Hmm.
the evidence.
Yes,
It can
exactly. Even if it like brings back bad memory, you gotta keep it, man, just in case.
Yuki, for your stream and your collections and all your content, do you have
Mhm.
any future plans that you wanna that you hope for in the future?
Future plans. Yes, this is a pending plan. I'm supposed to do this maybe a couple of weeks ago, but I just pushed it back
Mhm.
because school and stuff. But my room is getting pretty crowded looking around, and I'm supposed to buy new anime shelves, which I plan to do next week. But I found
Nice.
out I'm working 3 days a week, 3 days next week, so I might be tired. So it might be pushed again after the week after. Oh my god. But yeah, update on my new collection, because there's stuff I didn't unbox yet, right? Because I have no
Oh
room.
wow.
So I will definitely update that on my Instagram if anyone's interested in seeing. So yeah.
And then stream wise, any content that you're looking forward to? Or like hope
Oh,
you wish you could make in the future?
stream. I think so. Recently, I did have like a birthday subathon. You were
Yeah.
there, yo, yo,
Yeah.
yo. Thanks for the support. And I did reach a lot of subathon goals that I would like. There's some content that I should be doing. So I
Nice.
guess throughout the few months, I will do it here and there, and hopefully complete them by the end of this year.
Nice. Yuki, where
Yes.
can people follow you and see you?
Yeah. So you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Twitch at yuukeyyx. It's just that, nothing else. But yeah, I have other accounts, but you can probably find it on there too. Like
They're
yuukeyyx
all
collect.
linked.
Yeah, they're all linked. yuukeyyx collect. And oh my god, I have big news. I think you saw. I have a new cat.
Yeah,
Whoop,
you have a
whoop.
new cat.
Oh my god. She's not here right now, but I have this new Instagram account, yuukeyyx Kitty. um, I haven't posted her name yet, but I will tell you guys first. Okay, it is Mew Mew. Like,
Oh,
yeah, so cute. So
so cute.
MEW. So you say it twice. That'll be her name. I was trying to think of like a significant name with lots of meaning, but we
Hmm.
got Asian parents here who don't speak English, so we got given a simple name. Mew Mew is so easy to pronounce, right? Because if you give them like a crazy name, like I don't know, Lucifer. Okay, that's not a really good one, but people use Lucifer.
Priscilla.
Priscilla,
Priscilla.
yeah, like what the hell? They're not gonna pronounce it, okay? They're just gonna butcher it and then ruin their name forever. So you gotta give them something else.
But Mew Mew, we're so excited.
Yes, I'll make more posts. She's really tiny, like 2 months.
She's a baby still.
Yeah, so
It's a she,
baby.
right?
Um,
She or is it a boy or
yeah,
girl?
she.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Shiki, for being on the
Yeah, no
show. I hope you had
problem.
fun. Thank
I
you
did.
so
That was
much.
awesome. Thank you so much for inviting me. Oh, also, I have a present for you that
Oh,
I will
wait,
send
what?
to you. Yeah, I have a present, and I'll show you right now. Okay.
Wait, what?
Ta-da!
Oh, it's a
It's a
Clee!
Clee sticker.
It's
Okay.
a Clee sticker.
Yeah, and I'll send it over to you. Don't worry about shipping. Okay. This is my thank you. This is my thank you for inviting me to the podcast.
Oh,
But
thank you so much.
yeah, it should be weather resistant, so you can put it on a car, or most people put on
Ooh,
their PC and stuff like that.
I'll
So
probably go on my PC.
yeah.
Remind me of my Genshin addiction that I had.
Oh yes, 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 yes.
And-
Yeah, I thought of you because you did play a lot of Genshin. When I visited, you were talking about it. So yeah, this one's for you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Well, thank you, Yuki, for being on the show. And thank you to the listener for tuning in for this episode of Your Way with Noe. And just a
Yeah.
reminder, the show is available on all major streaming platforms like Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music, as well as the video version of the episode will be uploaded to my YouTube. Make sure to check that out. And you can check out Yuki once again, thank you so much to Yuki. Uh, and my name is Noe, and this has been Yuki's Way. Thank you.
Yay. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Peace out.
See ya.